Good morning, folks. Hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just going to do a quick little analysis video here on snap trades. So right now, I got my system up. I'm watching for trades. Right now, we actually have 1, 2, 3. We actually have 3 trades that came into our dashboard. The first one here is Palantir. So Palantir is looking to continue to what I notice here is we have this trend line, this downward sloping trend line that it has that our tear line drew, and it just magnetized to this right now. So we could continue to see downside movement. Palantir has been just been getting crushed, and I think there could potentially be a lot more downside here if it doesn't find any kind of floor anytime soon. The target for this will be 130. So 130 right here. So still got a little bit of ways to go. And then our stop loss is pretty tight. We keep our stop losses a lot tighter. Risk reward is really good with this system. And so it's about right here, 136.12. All right, 136.12. So that's the Palantir setup that we got going on. We also have an Oracle short. So the Oracle short, we also noticed this. I also noticed the same trend line right here. So you see how it is continuing to bounce down. Now this is the 5-minute chart. So these are very quick. These are very quick trades, and these are very quick moves. But here's another downside potential here on Oracle. Where's the floor? Nobody knows. It just continues to go down. These stocks continue to absolutely get crushed. The target is 142 or 140.62. So that would be right here. So it's coming into that target, getting close. We also have a couple other ones that is setting up. So QQQ was setting up. It looked like it was going to break this and confirm. It never did. So will we come down here and confirm the downside? That is the $1 million question. QQQ needs to break this trend line right here. I was watching for the bull case. I even have a target up here to see if we can confirm and go above this, but this does not look like we can get any momentum on QQQ, down 0.9, almost a percentage now. It looked like it was a nice little relief rally, but nope, not the case, and it continues to the downside. So that's QQQ. SPY, the same deal, the same scenario. What I'm looking for both of these for a bull case today, going into Friday, we gotta stop making lower lows. That's the very first thing. And the next thing is we got to get into this trend line and maybe even break it, right? There's a small little trend line right there. And you're kind of noticing, and I'm noticing even just looking at all these on the 5-minute chart, there's a common trend line that if SPY breaks it, QQQ breaks it, I think that we could get some really momentum. You see this right here? There's the QQQ SPY. I mean, literally identical. And then if we even looked at some of those other ones, what was it? Palantir. Palantir has that trend line right there. Oracle has the same deal. See the same one? So, I mean, if we can, for a bull case, got to break that trend line. For bears, here we go. We got okay. So Intel came in at a loss here. So again, we want to be transparent. Wow, yeah, very strong pullback. So it's hard to see all these shorts right now. It's hard to get in any kind of longs, and that is the case right there on Intel. And down it goes, and it looks like SPY and QQQ is also going down. So there could be a downside play here on snap trades with on the QQQ SPY. I like to keep an eye on those. They don't have so the funny thing about that is they aren't even our best performing, but I like them because the options are, man, do they move quick? But I do like other plays like Tesla. Tesla has is really solid with Tesla, and look at this. Here's the trend line again. Noticing the same trend line. So like I said, for a bull case, we have to break this trend line here today or tomorrow for continuation. If we want to look at overall perspective, I mean, where do we go? Tesla's coming into this 200 EMA. SPY, it's not even close to it. It is touching this upward sloping trend line, but it looks like it wants to break it. Next support is at 676. So that is, and even probably even lower like that, like 676.68. Okay. So that is, I mean, bearish sentiment, bearish looking charts. We have to have, for the bull case, we have to have something go in, something come in, and news, some kind of news, some kind of catalyst, something that, you know, bulls are relying on something to get this market going. And right now it has no steam at all. In fact, it is continuing to make lower lows, continuing to go down the downside. And it looks like we'll most likely get a snap short here. What I think will probably happen, it'll signal and then maybe come back in, and that's what happened yesterday. So we had a signal, and this looks exactly like yesterday, an initial not even a pump, but initial up move followed by a strong downward move. Snap got triggered, and then it pulled right back into this zone for an exit. So could that happen again today? Absolutely. So, but we are, since this is, since this is in the beta stage, we are looking at different options to be able to maybe filter out some of these kind of trades. We already added two other filters. Now we're trying to add a little bit, maybe another one to counter something like this, maybe even wait for it to come back in the trend line. I know a lot of successful traders that trade these morning breakout ranges like to wait for this little pullback there. The issue with that is a lot of the times it doesn't happen. So look at this one right here. Then you'll miss this one, because if you're waiting for a pullback, you know, then you're really not in the trade there. So we just got another trade on Microsoft. Microsoft's already down 3.5%. Can it go lower? It absolutely could, but especially in this market, if I would tell you that, you know, Microsoft's 3.5%, and I would say, well, there's actually could be potential for it to go lower, you'd probably say I'm absolutely crazy. But in this volatile market right now, literally anything is possible. And Microsoft has just been bearish, strong bearish. I mean, look at this down move. This is 17. This is one of the biggest companies on planet Earth, and it is down 17%. Now, again, this was earnings, but 17% in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in like the 7-day trading period. Absolutely crazy. These markets, and honestly, to be quite honest with you, I was even shocked how SPY hasn't been even lower, because, you know, a lot of these stocks have just been absolutely getting crushed. So, all right, well, that's going to be it for me, guys. Again, keep an eye out for some of these trades. If you're in here, good luck on some of these. Looks like we already had that Intel. It tried to go long, and good luck going long in these markets. I mean, my goodness, everything is just so weak right now. Here's another one coming in, and then we'll get out of here. AMD with a strong sell. And now we got Walmart of all things, Walmart. Going long on Walmart. And honestly, why would you go against a defensive name like Walmart? The thing about Walmart that it's coming into that 130 mark. So we actually were in this trade. We actually got this trade in our challenge, and I was mentioning 130 is probably the mark where everybody's going to be watching. So that could actually go up there into 130. So it's very close to it. So Walmart coming in with a buy, lunar short. So again, the same kind of deal that we saw yesterday, shorting everything in the markets at the beginning of the day, shorting. Can we find a floor? Can we find some relief here for a bull case? I don't know. I don't see it right now. I really don't. This is just ridiculous that, you know, you get a nice little morning rally for the first couple minutes, and then it just goes straight down, just like it did yesterday. What I assume is going to happen here if we break this, on QQQ, and we even have a support here. So you see this red dotted line. This is support. So let's actually go back into that support all the way back to right here. So all the way back to November 25th. We're talking about November 25th as our next support level, right? And so this is the one that that it hit right here, and it bounced right off of that. So will it do the same thing? What I'm going to assume is going to happen here is it will break it. There'll be a big volume candle. We'll see some volume go up, and then most likely come pull back, and then possibly go back to the downside for more downward pressure. Now, you know, I still think there's a V shape somewhere. A V shape would essentially be something where, you know, you see something like this and it just goes straight up, breaks these levels. But is that today? I don't know. I don't think so. It doesn't look that way at this point of the day. It looks like this first initial pop could have been what they call a dead cat bounce, and then boom, right back to the downside. So it looks like we haven't got that trigger yet. SPY is probably going to trigger here though. Man, I'm always doing this. I got to find a better drawing tool. Let me go this. All right, so SPY is down below. So we are waiting for 2 minutes, and then possibly for more downside. SPY's already down a percentage, but with these markets, can literally go another percent. Shoot, make it 2%. Man, this, you know, what a fake out. What a fake out this was. You know, thought this was it. Thought this was a nice little rally. Turns out at least the last 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, you know, wasn't the case. So, all right, well, that's going to be it for today. That's going to be it for this video. That's going to be it for this morning report on the snap trades. If you guys are interested, if you're not in snap trades yet, if you're not one of the members, what are you doing? Come and join us. We're in beta. We just added these alerts over here. We're tweaking this thing. We're making it better. We got some ideas to put, you know, more stuff on the chart, make it a little more clear, maybe adding more hit list tickers. I just asked the members, I said, hey guys, you know, just get a feel here. Do you think there's too many alerts? Everybody says no, too good. So shoot, why don't we add more? So if you're a member, if I find some good, if for my team find some good tickers here, we will be adding more of those in here. So pretty cool little system though. What a wild one. You know, and it's really good here on the VIX. Look at the VIX right now, 22 and going. And I had this interesting, let me turn this off for this. But I had this interesting parallel. So this was an interesting parallel. So it could be coming into this. Now, I don't know how much it's going to actually respect this. But the fact is that this is a nice little parallel here. You can see it at the top, all these bottoms. And so we could maybe see VIX hit this, and you know, and then maybe go back down, and maybe that's where we get our rally. Maybe if you're a bull, that's what you're hoping for. You know, stop the bleeding, stop the markets, right? But yeah, this is just a brutal downside moves. And if you're trying to find the floor here, good luck. It's very difficult to do that. That's why when you have a system like snap trades, you know, it's really nice to just get in and out of these trades very quickly. So we got 2 more minutes for this SPY trade to possibly take place. And then we do have that support level on January 21st is coming into. So it's probably going to break this, and it's going to head down to this next one, which is 676. There it goes. So there's our next support. So Terra line, this is my trend line indicator. And so if it's below the last support, it'll jump down to the last one. And then if it stays above it, it'll kind of just see it. It'll just go back and forth with it. So now our next support is 676 if it stays at this price right here. So pretty cool. That's a cool little extra for you guys. So Terra Line's one of my favorites that we created. Snap Trades is really nice. You know, these two systems are really powerful. Really nice having them together. So All right. Well, that was an interesting little morning session so far. We can even, what we'll do, we'll wrap this up by maybe taking a look at some trades that already triggered. So Microsoft is in the money. AMD, we triggered right here, and that is already in the money. Making some money, almost a 0.7% down. Walmart, let's see what Walmart is doing. Walmart's pulling back a little bit. That most likely will hit the stop loss here, 128.48 right here. So still got a little bit away. So hard to long this market right now. We're going to be, I think what we might even do is add a couple more things in these alerts, kind of telling the overall sentiment and stuff, maybe VWAP stuff, who knows. So like I said, beta access. So everybody here, everybody who is a beta member, you're getting all this stuff for free, which is awesome. And so I think that's it. Did I miss any other ones? Oh, euro dollar. We got a short and already exited. Wait a minute. So short here on the same candle. What is happening? What is actually happening? Oh no, I think it pulled. Is this what happened? This is crazy. This is actual craziness. I think that's what happened. I'm not exactly sure. List of trades. Okay, it was a loss. Okay, that's what it is. So yeah, a few losses in a row. I put Eurodollar in here because I know we got Forex fans. Yeah, that was a loss. Okay, I was gonna say, wow, we'll probably get that alert coming in then. So that's another loss right there. But Tesla's most likely continuing to go to the downside as well. Yes, it is. Let's take a look at that. And yeah, so we're in the money on that as well. So down, it was down 0.8 at one point, so it's about 0.5% down so far. So that's good money with options. It's good money with options. So, all right, well, that's going to be a quick little recap this morning. If you guys enjoyed this, I plan on doing more of these. Hit that like button, hit the wherever this is. I think I'll probably just post this on YouTube, and let us know. Let us know if you have any questions, if you're enjoying this, if we need any more. If you're a member, we have that. We have this pin message up here in the scanner that you can give us some feedback on this and let us know more about this. All right, guys, I'm out of here. See you guys in the next one.